Hello my dear viewers. In this video we are discussing about third stotra which belongs to the Sukta number 1 from the Rigveda Mandala 1. Let us start. Introduction to the third stotra. Through Agni one may attain wealth and indeed prosperity day by day, as well as the most glorious and the most valiant. By the grace of Agni, we may obtain riches and ever increasing nourishments every day, along with the most excellent glory and heroic power. With Agni, which is known as our mediator, we may gain wealth and continuous growth, and the most renowned and heroic state. It expresses the fundamental desires for well-being, prosperity, and strength sought through the divine intermediary of Agni. It highlights the importance of Agni in Vedic rituals and the aspirations of the early Vedic people. The repetition of Dive Dive emphasizes the wish for continuous and daily blessings. Details of the third stotra. Maharshi Madhuchanda Vishwamitra, Devata Agni, Chandas or meter is Gayatri, Swara or tone is Swara. The third stotra is Agnina Raim Ashnavata Posham Iva Dive Dive Yashasam Veeravattamam. Meanings of the each words. Agnina means by Agni or through Agni or with Agni, where Agni is the Vedic fire god. Raim means wealth, prosperity, treasure, material prosperity, riches or substance, etc. Ashnavata means once attain or obtain or to eat or to enjoy, obtain, partake or riches, etc. Posham means nourishment, thriving, growth, increase or prosperity, etc. Ive means indeed, surely, only, truly, etc. Dive Dive means day by day, daily or every day. Yashasam means glorious or renowned. Veeravattamam means full of heroes, extremely heroic, most hero rich or most abounding in heroes, etc. The translation of the third stotra is as follows. The name of the four chief Ritvijas in Yajnas are Brahma, Hotra, Advairyu, Uddagatra. So, when Hotra worshipped or pray or reminiscence on Agni deity, becomes blissful and he gives all the wealth, prosperity, name and fame, glorious and heroic strength, nourishment and heroic children's, loyal and brave family members and followers to the performer of the yajna permanently but not temporarily. All the above things which are given by the Agni deity are undecayable but increased or developed day by day. Thus Agni deity gives the happiness to the performer of the yajnas. It means Agni Deva gives all the things day by day or every day. Sainacharya commentary of third stotra. His work on Rigveda, known as Rigveda Bhashya, synthesizes traditional knowledge, system, Brahmana style interpretations, and the Mimamsa principles. His primary intent was to render the Rigveda intelligible to the ritualist and the scholars immersed in the Shruti and Srauta traditions. First word is Agnina. Sayana explains Agnina as a instrumental form of Agni, meaning by Agni, Agni is interpreted not merely as a fire but as a Devata, the conscious god of fire. Here, Agni represents the divine priest or Purohita who acts as the mediator between gods and humans. Sayana notes that Agni Devata Yajanakartha Havirgrahakaha Swargapavarga Praptaye Sadhanam. Thus, by Agni means through the agency of Agni as the conveyor of offerings or havirs to the gods and the bestower of the prosperity. Second word of this stotra is Raim. Sayana interprets Rai as a wealth or possessions, but he expands its semantic field to include Annam, Dana, Go, Vratyadi, Dravya, and even Sharira, Sthita, Poshana Dravya, which means things sustaining the body. Sayana suggests that Rai iti dana sampatti visheshaha yajamanasya loke abhyudaya sadakaha. This reinforces the idea that the wealth in Vedic view is both material and spiritual, and the wealth serves ritual, dharma, and the continuity of life. The third word is Ashnavat. This word is derived from the root word Ash, which means to reach, attain, or enjoy. Ashnavat is a third person optative translated as a may he obtain. Sayana takes this to express Phalashruti, which means the result of the act. He emphasizes the karma phala sambandha, attaining the desired results through the Vedic acts. He says, Agni yajana palatvena raim prapnuyat. So the sacrificers may attain the wealth as a direct fruit of Agni worship or by the yajna. The fourth word is Posham Iva. Posha means the nourishment or increase or particularly of wealth or a progeny. The Iva adds the emphasis, suggesting that Posha is not merely incidental but essential and certain. Poshaha dhanasya vruddhihi iva nishchayatvena. Sayana here ties Posha to the Saptavida Sampatti, which means sevenfold wealths, includes strength, wisdom, progeny, etc., frequently referred to in dharmic literature. Fifth word is Dive Dive. This expression means day by day. Sayana notes its ritual importance as follows: Pratidinam Nityatvena Yajana Phalarambha. It emphasizes the continuity of Agni's benefits with each daily ritual. Daily offerings sustain the cosmic order and ensure uninterrupted prosperity. The sixth word of this third stotra is Yashasam. Yashas means fame or glory. Sayana links it to Laukika Prashamsa, which means worldly fame, but also to the Apurva, which means invisible merit arising from proper ritual performance. Sayana notes that Yashas iti Sruta Pratha Yajna Yagadi Prabhavaha. He thereby ties Yashas not just to social honor but to a dharmic result of righteous conduct. Now the seventh word is Veeravattamam. This is the compound word which is the combinations of three subwords Veera plus Vattam plus superlative suffix Tamam means most heroic or rich in excellent sons or heroes. Sayana read this as follow: Veerapumsam Santanam Shankaya Gunena Cha Adhikatamaha. He sees this as a referring to Putra Prapti, which means attaining noble sons, a common Vedic aspiration especially for perpetuating ritual lineage. But the Sayanacharya syntactically reconstruct the third stotra as given below: Yajamanaha Agnina Yajanena Pratidinam Yashasam Veerasantana Sampannam Poshavarditam Raim Ashnavat, which can be paraphrased as: the sacrificer through worship via Agni obtains daily the wealth that is nourished, glorious, and endowed with the progeny and strength. Conceptual elaboration of the above stotra. Sayana explains that this verse extols the phala, which means the result of Agni or Yajna. He interprets it in the context of Artha, Kama within the Purushartha system, but governed by Dharma, which means ritual. Agni as a Karma Sakshin or witness of action. Agni is the witness and conveyor of Yajna. By offerings, oblations, the Yajamana transfers the offerings to the gods via Agni. By the offerings, oblations, the Yajamana transfers the offerings to the gods via Agni. Rhyme as a Bhoga and Dharma. Sayana notes that the wealth obtained is not for sensual indulgence but for sustenance and further dharmic acts. Veeravattamam as a Putra Sreshtha. The attainment of noble sons implies social and ritual continuity, ensuring that the Agnihotra and the other rites continue through the generations. Upapatti or justification through the authority of the above stotra. Sayana often cites other Shruti passages or Shrauta sources to support his gloss. In this mantra, he likely refers to the Taittiriya Samhita, linking Agni to the prosperity and progeny. Second one, Brahmana text stating that Agni Sarvadravyanam Adharaha, which means Agni is support of all riches. Third one, Mimamsa principles using Anvikshiki or logical reflections to justify that Yajna brings result through the Apurva. Arthavada or eulogy of the above stotra. Sayana sees this stotra as a partly Arthavada, praising Agni to promote ritual action. It is not just descriptive but prescriptive, encouraging the regular offerings by highlighting the tangible benefits. Arthavadaha ayam palapravarti hetu. By making Agni the cause of all the success, wealth, progeny, and fame, the rishis ensures that the aspirants sees Agni not as mere symbol but as the cosmic engine of reward. Philosophical aspect of the above stotra. Though primarily ritualistic, Sayana hints at deeper Vedantic ideas. First one, Agni as a conscious principle. He occasionally notes to Agni as more than the deity, as the Chaitanya Tattva that governs action-result connections. Second one, wealth as a inner wealth. The glorification of Yashas and Veeratva may hint at inner qualities, courage, virtue, and renown in Dharma. Yet he stays largely within the Karma Kanda framework, seeing the Veda's primary goal as a pravritti, which means engaging in a ritual action. Finally, conclusion. It stands as a foundational prayer for holistic well-being addressed to Agni, the divine fire, and intermediary for the following. First one, material prosperity and sustenance, which means Raim. Second one, continuous growth and nourishment in all aspect of life, day by day, which means Posham Iva Dive Dive. Third one, glory, fame, and positive reputation, which means yashasam. The fourth one, the highest degree of strength, valor, and abundance of heroic potential, which means Veeravattamam. So finally, Agni is not merely a fire god, he is the bridge between realms, the carrier of offerings, the granter of wealth, the sustainer of lineage, and the purifier of existence. In this light, the stotra serves as a daily reminder that sustained reverence for Agni ensures the continuity of blessings, material and spiritual, visible and invisible. Thank you.